What's up, guys? If you found this video, you probably just got a new Ford and you're wondering what you can do with your Sync 4 infotainment system, which is right here. I did a lot of videos on the Sync 3. Now Ford has come out with the Sync 4, so we're gonna jump into it and go through all the ins and outs and give you a full tutorial so you're prepared when you're on the road. Okay, so we've got everything zoomed in on the screen here, real nice. Now, I think the Sync system is one of the best infotainment systems that I've seen in all the vehicles. And Ford Sync 3 was phenomenal, and this Sync 4 just gets even better. You can see the setup. There's kind of two screens. There's your main screen, and then there's sort of your picture-in-picture screen here to the right. So very easy to use. We're gonna go through all the features and I'm gonna add some chapter summaries for you guys. Just if you have certain questions, you can skip to that part. And if you have problems, just let me know in the comments. So here we go. We're gonna start with our audio, which is the first one on the left. We can use the touchscreen to turn it on. And then I can use the dials down below. You can see this one's a new vehicle, so it comes with our Sirius XM satellite radio, which you can see there's a few different ways that I can select what radio source I'm playing. So here's the Sirius XM. If I go sources, here I can see I can go AM, FM, Sirius. I can swipe over for the Bluetooth as well. And then when I go back, I'm just gonna start with the Sirius. So some pretty cool features that you can do with the Sirius. I do like the album art on the screen. You can select your favorites, so you can select different favorites. You can also scroll through all the channels. So here I can go through all the channels. You know, if you like classic soul music. And then if you want to save that as a preset, you just need to click and hold and see preset saved up top there. Now, you can see it's playing the live music right now. If I feel that I miss a song or I want to replay a song, it does record the live music on the satellite radio. So I can just rewind and go back and skip that as well. So that's a really neat feature. You can also browse and search through by the category. So if I like sports, I can click sports, and then I can find, okay, here's sports talk shows. So I can go through and find all the sports talk shows. I can also find, if I want to go like news, I can find news. There's a lot of different ways I can select my station for the radio. You can also just have your settings customized in here. If you want things kind of more accurate to your settings, there's your Sirius satellite radio settings. It's similar for the AM FM. If I go to the AM FM, there you can see I got my radio station. I'm on 91.5, so I can just go with a direct tune. If I want to type in a station, like let's go 91.5, enter, and there it's going to come up. So you can also just use the tuning button down below to tune the radio, and then you can click and hold a preset. For our sound, we can adjust our sound settings if we want different sound settings. You know, our speed sensitive volume, our balance and fade, our tone settings. There's a few different sound settings that you could connect as well. Now let's talk about our phone. So obviously you're gonna wanna connect your phone while you're driving. It's very easy, and I brought my phone with me here to show you. I brought out my Bluetooth here, and I'm just gonna go into add phone.
Search for your vehicle on your device.
And now I'm gonna go to my Bluetooth settings. This is an Android phone. And then I'm going to go pair new device. And then there it popped up, Ford F-150. So I'm gonna pop it in there.
Confirm that the pin displayed on Sync matches the pin displayed on your device.
Yes, and we're good to go. So now pairing successful.
For your safety, please stay alert to changing road conditions and use Sync's voice-activated features while your vehicle is in motion.
So this is something I definitely want to allow, the 911 assist. So basically what that is it will call 911 if you're in an accident. for you automatically from your Bluetooth enabled device. So if you're unconscious or things like that, it will call 911 for you. Now for this video, I'm gonna blur out any names, phone numbers, things like that for all you dark web guys out there, so you're not calling any of my contact lists. But here you go, you can see my phone set up. I can see my recent calls. There we are. I can scroll through them very smooth. I can go through and I can use my contacts, and I can go through all my contacts. And then I can dial right from the keypad. If I want to dial the keypad here I can dial the keypad. Phone list, so I can sync multiple phones if I want to add other phones. And then messaging, I can go through the messaging. So here's all my text messaging. You can see I can scroll through and I can open a text up. And then I can call, I can listen to that text.
The car today, can I bring it?
So there I can hear what the customer texted me. And then I can use the voice assistant. If I want to use the voice assistant, I can say call work, and it will call my work for me. Things like that. I can put my phone on do not disturb. Now that I have my phone connected, I can also play Bluetooth right from my phone, some of the songs. So I can play some of the songs that are on my phone here as well. So let's just go into one of my music playing apps. And here we can pick a song. So here's just a random song, Simon and Garfunkel. And now I can control it with the radio here as well. You can skip through all the songs on your playlist. If I want to go back to that Sirius XM, I can. So that's the phone there. Now let's talk about the Navi. So now we're in the navigation here. You can see it shows up right on the maps, which is phenomenal. Nice, very large map. I can do things like pinch to zoom. You can see I can go automatically back to the default mode, and then I can open up my menu here, and this is where you're gonna enter all your addresses, your things like that. So if I want to just navigate somewhere, I can just start typing it just like I would on Google Maps. And then it's gonna take a minute, and there, now it's all loaded, and I can start navigating towards the CN Tower here. I just hit start, and away we go. So once I hit start, it's gonna show,
be alert and use voice commands while driving.
It's gonna show my map around here. I can do different things with the flag. I can add different destinations along my route. I can, take detours, see my route. I can turn on and off the voice commands, and then that's just going to exit my trip here. Now you can see that trip will come up in my recent trips, and I can also save one of my addresses if I want to save my home address. You'll also notice that the radio stays on this side, so I can have quick functions for my radio while the navigation is playing. I don't have to kind of rotate through the screens. Now let's talk about our favorite apps. So you can set different favorite apps that you like to do with the car. If you have different sources, like if you use your phone the most often, or you find you're hitting this recent menu button, you can do it like that. You can also save your vehicle settings, your power tailgate, everything in here. You just select the tile and that gets saved under your favorites. Apps, once you set up your Wi-Fi and everything, you can sync your mobile apps. We're gonna get to the Android Auto in a second, but let's go into our settings. So here I can do things like my sound, I can set my clock at daylight savings times. I can do my phone list, connectivity. If I want to connect to the Wi-Fi, I can connect to the Wi-Fi. This one will do Apple CarPlay wireless as well if you have an iPhone. I can play around with my navigation settings, general. And then these are basically our other settings that we can do. Mobile apps, that 911 assistant, I can turn on and off if I don't want it on or off. Valet mode, you can connect your vehicle hotspot. So there's a lot of different settings that you can go through. I can adjust my display settings in here. If I want just a different screen, there's kind of the main screen. You can also change your brightness, you can change your modes all throughout the settings here. So very customizable. You can select whichever one works for you. And then there's the features. So I can do different things, like I can adjust which driver assistance settings I want to turn on. If I don't like any of these driver assistance settings, for example, the cross traffic alert, I can turn on and off. And then I can go back and I can adjust my zone lighting. So zone lighting is big. You can use that if you want to play around with that. We're not going to get into that today. Tow modes, you can adjust your towing, and here you can connect your trailer, and then you're back to your owner's manual, which is nice that they've preloaded everything into the vehicle. So let's check out that backup camera that comes on. Look at this, very large backup camera when I put it in reverse, and then I can use the navigation lines. Here I can do different things if I want to see different angles. You can also turn on and off the parking brake. And that's your parking assistant. So it will help you with your reverse parking. So very large backup screen. I like that they show it on the whole screen there as well. And then back into park. So now we're gonna connect to the Android Auto here. I've plugged my phone in there. And sorry, my cord is a little loose. So now we're gonna connect to the Android Auto. I've plugged my phone in now. And I'm just gonna hit enable. And I'm gonna hit next on my phone. And now here we are. I'm going to just skip the 911 assist again. So now the Android Auto comes up on this screen here, connected. Very easy to use. I have all my different menu buttons here, and here's all my options for my apps that are projected onto the screen. So you can also do it wirelessly with Apple CarPlay, but connecting to the Android Auto and the Apple CarPlay is very easy once you get the hang of it. So there you have it, guys. That's a wrap on your video. Let me know if you have questions in the comments about the Sync 4. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me. Have a good day.